Hey Bridgehampton, we're back. Episode 2 of the Fireside Story Time. Say hi, Serena.
Hi.
I'm sure everyone here is like me, missing everyone at school, getting off the bus, walking into school saying hi to Miss Boyd, Miss Garcia, Mr. Souza, walking into the gym saying hi to Mr. Dellin, Miss Palamo, Miss Cradle, obviously Mr. Meyer, Mr. Myers, walking into the cafeteria with Miss Golson and Mr. Pacello with that great, delicious breakfast each day with Miss Rivera, Miss Sukol, and Miss Freedy and Mrs. White, seeing all of our great teachers, and also, as always, walking by the gymnasium in the morning and hearing that wonderful music from Mr. Myers. And if you walk by later today, you will see Mr. DeRosa in there. His music is questionable at best, but he is definitely improving with his musical selections. Just some information from last night. We got a lot of positivity from our first video. People very happy with our book choice. People very happy with with us doing this, and people very happy with Serena. Unfortunately, I know it's a little tough to believe, but there were some serious areas of concerns. Some of those areas of concerns, some of the viewers out there thought we were a little too robotic. So we're going to work on that. Also, a big area of concern. Didn't think my voice was very different from the unicorn to the crayon. And the last piece, viewers did not think they could see the pictures of the book. So as always, we're looking to improve. We take those suggestions very seriously, and we're definitely going to improve upon them tonight. We received an email this morning at 6:30 from Mr. DeRosa. He wanted us to read his favorite book of all time, which is Goodnight Farm, a touch and feel storybook. That was Mr. DeRosa's favorite book growing up, and still to this day. So we always aim to please. So Mr. DeRosa, and for our elementary school, here we go. Book number 2. Out on the farm, in the early evening light, the animals are settling down for the night. The cows have been milked, the pigs have been fed, their busy day is over, and now it's time for bed. As the farm grows quiet and ready to rest, Owl flutters and flaps and wakes up in her nest. Good evening, Owl. Serena, what's an owl say? Perfect. Owl flaps her wings and sets off her flight as the pigs and her piglets settle in for the night. After they wiggle and jiggle around in the sty, they snuggle together as the moon rises high. Good night, pigs. Serena, what's a pig say? One more time. The shadows grow long and darkness falls. In the stable and horses shift in their stalls. Snuffling and snorting. We'll get you a horse. Snuffling and snorting, they whine and not neigh, and whisper goodnight at the end of the day. Serena, let everyone know what the horse says. High up in the field, his day's work is all done. Scarecrow stands tall in the late setting sun. Each bird has now flown back to its nest. Night, night, Mr. Scarecrow. It's time to rest. Good night, Mr. Scarecrow. In the old barn, in the day's fading light, cow and her calf cuddle up for the night. Outside the moonlight glitters and gleams as together they sleep, safe in their dreams. Good night, cows. Serena, what's a cow say? Mommy hen gathers her chicks all around. Tucked under her wings, they kept safe and sound. Her little chicks say good night with a cheep. Then nestling together, they fall fast asleep. Good night, chicks. What do chickens say, Serena? While the farmer is tucked in, all snug in his bed, the tractor sits silent in front of the shed. The day has been spent harvesting grains. Tomorrow, the work will start all over again. Good night, tractor. The pond is lit up by light of the moon. As the frog chorus begins its soft croaking tune, the small chirping crickets will soon start to sing. while Duck sleeps soundly, his head on his wing. Good night, Duck. What did Duck say? Out in the pasture, the fluffy white sheep bleat gently together before going to sleep. As sheep snuggle up in a soft, cozy huddle, the lambs nestle close to their moms for a cuddle. Good night, sheep. What does sheep say, Serena? Owl flies back to her nest. Her visits are done. She looks up to see the first rays of the sun. Then, settling in, she closes her eyes as the pale glow of morning brightens the skies. Good night, Owl. What does an owl say? Well, Bridgehampton, that is the end of our second book. If any parents, students, or community members want to send me any videos, we will definitely post those to the community. And as always, we hope everyone continues learning, stay safe, so we all can graduate and make Bridgehampton proud when you leave. Sabrina, can you say bye to Bridgehampton?
Bye, Captain.